Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the decomposition of freon 12 and how it affects our atmosphere. So, freon 12 is this molecule over here. And when freon 12 is decomposed by high energy light, it produces these two products. And the significant thing about this production specifically is the chlorine production. With the production of chlorine and also this molecule eventually seep into and migrate into the upper atmosphere. And the issue that presides here is that when chlorine seeps into the upper atmosphere, it's actually going to act as a catalyzer and catalyze the decomposition of ozone. And why this is significant, I'll continue in a minute. But let's look at the structure of our atmosphere. So here we have our lower atmosphere, in which we do not want O3 or ozone in the lower atmosphere because it can trigger varieties of health problems, and specifically for older and younger children. So now we have our upper atmosphere. In our upper atmosphere, we do want O3. It is desirable, and the reason that we want O3 is to protect us from ultraviolet radiation. And without O3 in our upper atmosphere, all the radiation would reach Earth, damaging us and humans and animals and everything. So now let's look at what the production of chlorine and how it affects this decomposition of O3. So here we have chlorine acting as a catalyzer, right? So chlorine will catalyze the decomposition of ozone, and catalyze means it'll speed up the reaction. And eventually, when we look at these reactions, we observe that the mixture and the reaction between this chlorine and O3 in the overall reaction shows that O3 eventually turns into O2 gas. And this is not good because this is the upper atmosphere. And remember, in the upper atmosphere, we do want O3. But what this chlorine is doing is making it O2. So you can see why that can cause a variety of issues. Another issue is, the idea of the ozone and how it was discovered was because there was a hole right in the stratosphere in Antarctica. And they proclaimed that the actual reason for the hole was because the unusually high levels of, you'll never guess what, chlorine monoxide. So this strongly indicated that this freon 12 in the atmosphere was clearly responsible for the destruction of ozone in many ways, obviously, but for one significant way, the production of chlorine.